All right, so I feel like the past two videos of me being sort of testing the waters, trying to figure out what this channel is going to be exactly, like what kind of way I'm structuring everything and yada yada. And I don't know, I feel like I kind of need to just go into these videos with like a rough idea what I want to talk about and just talk. And then hopefully it just works out for the best, because I feel like if I were to script my videos, it wouldn't feel as sort of authentic and I guess unfiltered, which is the whole idea of this channel, is to be as unfiltered as possible. Like just talk about all the good, especially the bad, and hopefully you guys can learn from it even quicker, because I've done all the hard work and had to learn different strategies on how to deal with a lot of different things. So that's kind of like the point of this channel, right? So I'm just kind of like trying to figure sort of the direction, I guess. So I feel like for the next like month or two, or however long I like make videos for, like I just feel like they're going to be a bit kind of me sort of testing the waters and see sort of what I feel like works for this channel. So yeah, I apologize for that. I'm going to try and make these videos less sort of cut, and just sort of more, I guess more unfiltered, if you will. Because this channel is literally called Quantum Unfiltered. So anyway, but I thought I'd just talk about sort of more on my experiences and just sort of where I'm at, and then hopefully you guys can sort of get something from that. So recently I just had my roommate move in with me. I've been living on my own for the past, I would say nearly 3 years now. And it's been interesting. Like I've noticed that, so it's only been a week, and I've noticed how I've been behaving, because I knew that that would be a big difference, because when you're living on your own, you sort of do things your own way, sort of do things without no one else really watching you, you know what I mean? And now I've got to learn to do my own things, my own routines, everything like that, while someone is watching me, which is a bit interesting. I feel like it's a very different sort of dynamic, and I feel like it's something I am not very used to whatsoever. So I'm trying to learn to get used to that, because I feel like I've been getting a bit comfortable recently. And comfortability, as you know, it literally kills the man, right? You just become you're just there, you exist, but like, what are you really doing? You're just sort of there, and that's how I feel like at the moment. So I'm slowly trying to build my way back up to get into the habit of things by like just taking baby steps again, and that's all you can really do when you're in these sort of little slumps. Is just take it day by day, bit by bit, work your way back up again until you know, fucking peaking again. But I feel like every time that sort of happens, when I'm sort of up here and then go down a bit, whenever I've been going down, I feel like it's been easier for me to get back out of it now, the more and more I've been practicing, which is very noticeable. I think like a bit after January, like the start of January sometime, I kind of went a little bit down, and it took me a little bit back to get back up again. But I feel like this time around, it's been easier because I've learnt so much since then. So I feel like one of the things that have really helped me out, and also that helped me realize that I was going down, because you don't really either notice or want to admit that whenever you were sort of going on a bit of a downhill like spiral, you're not in the best headspace, or you're just becoming lazy or too comfortable, like whenever that happens, it takes a little bit to notice. And the one way that helped me realize was my habit tracker. And I realized like I've been a lot more, it's just very all over the place. Like for the first couple weeks or beforehand, before I started going downhill, all my habits that were ticked off, like it was just so clean. It was just all ticked off perfectly. And then I've noticed when I started going downhill, it just becomes all over the place. I'm not, you know, journaling or gratituding or meditating as much, and that also alone puts me in a bit of a, you know, sort of a shitty headspace. So I've realized practicing those things have really helped me out a lot with, you know, sort of going downhill a bit. And I'm very grateful that I started doing this habit tracker, because yeah, it's definitely helping me realize when I am sort of a bit out of sync with myself. And it's good to pick up on that shit early on, because then you can get out of it quicker and you learn from it a lot, you know. You always learn from it. You always learn a lot when you go in your sort of down slumps, but that's probably, yeah, the best time to sort of learn about yourself as well. And I haven't really had time to get sort of introspective on my own for a little bit, because I've, you know, been having someone around and keeping them company. We haven't had internet in like over 2 days. No, not 2 days, like 3 or 4 days now. We've had no internet, and we only just got it back today. So like, I would have been doing my own thing if that happened, and I would have been probably fine without it. But because like I've got a roommate now and they've only just moved in, you know, they were going to be bored as shit. So that's also kind of not helped me in a sense, because now I'm going downhill, getting too comfortable, like trying to entertain my roommate and just, you know, fuck around a bit. But like, that's, you know, I think that has factor in, but it's also not the sole reason, and I'm not going to use that as an excuse, because there's definitely many other things that are factoring in, but it definitely is a factor. But yeah, I've also been holding off from actually editing for this channel and doing videos. Like, I've been really wanting to record. I've literally been very, very busy. Like, this has been the busiest 2 weeks in a long, long time. Like, it's just been flat out, it feels like. And the times that I do get a rest, it hasn't really felt much of a rest. But yeah, no, I thought I'd talk about this sort of shit. I also, for this channel, I thought I'd just squeeze this in real quick, but I really want to build a community, so then like other men like my age or even younger or older, like fuck it, like women too, like why not, why not include women in this shit? Like, women could be on self-improvement, but I do more so cater to men. But that's not to say that I'm wanting to help women as well. So yeah, anyways. So yeah, with the channel, I'm thinking about, yeah, like I kind of want to like build like a Discord up or something and have like other, you know, like men and I guess women, kind of help each other out. Like, we're all on the same path right now. We're all trying to like, you know, be our best selves or achieve our goals, etc. And I kind of want to like find a way we can all do that together. And I feel like this channel alone is like a great start for that. Like, literally write it in the comment section below, like stuff that you want to, even problems that you're dealing with yourself right now. Like, just put that in the comments, like, and then maybe I might even talk about it in like a video. Yeah, so some of the ways that I've been trying to deal with it is literally being journaling, gratituding, and meditating. I'm trying like my hardest to like be on top of that as much as possible, especially right now, because I'm in that slump currently, and I'm just slowly trying to like crawl my way back out. But like, yeah, those 3 things are very, very important to getting back to sort of where I was. Because it's almost like I've been feeling kind of disconnected in a way, especially with myself and how I'm feeling. So that's why I think meditation is very, very, very key for that exact reason. And practice that shit every single day. Like, I feel like if I wasn't currently doing what I'm doing now, then I would definitely be in a much worse place. And I know this because every time I have been in much worse places, I wasn't doing anything better for myself. I wasn't even helping myself get better. So like, literally those little simple things make a huge difference. And you know, there's those people that say, oh, meditation, oh, but that sounds gay. Oh, writing about your feelings or your thoughts or whatever in a book, that's gay. Shut the fuck up. Like, so yeah, as I've been going sort of like down, I noticed that I started to put myself down a bit, and which is like, it's kind of like, you know, like calling yourself like a dickhead or like, you know, a failure, like, you know, what are you doing right now? You're doing nothing, you're lazy or this and that. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute, why am I putting myself down? Like, this is just going to make me feel worse. Like, I already hate it when my mum puts me down for shit like that. And now I'm doing it to myself right now. Like, how is this helping me? So that I instantly sort of switched it up, and I'm like to myself, no, like, you're making progress. You're doing baby steps. Like, it's okay. This is okay to not be okay right now. I just gotta slowly work my way back out. It's no big deal. And then after that, I felt so much better. So much better. But yeah, any key thing you can take away from that is, yeah, literally just like, don't put yourself down for the list of things, for not doing anything, for being lazy. Just, it's not gonna do you any favors. The good way to look at it is, if your parents are putting you down for something and you want them to be proud of you for that, but they're not, like, you might relate to this or not, but like, you want them to give you a good message back, right? Saying that you're doing well. But no, instead that they're saying you're not doing enough, or or you're just not doing anything at all. So then why do that to yourself? So I don't know how many people can relate to that in particular. Like, some of you may have some really good parents, but like, and again, if you're on self-improvement, then you've probably got some childhood trauma, like, right there. But yeah, I thought, like, yeah, why am I doing this to myself? This isn't helping. This isn't the positive feedback. Like, if I want positivity in my life right now, I've got to be giving myself positivity, not putting myself down. So I'm glad that I caught myself out when I did it. And I caught myself quite early on. But you should definitely remind yourself as well, constantly, that you're doing okay. You're making progress. It's okay that you're not doing as well as you want or expect. Like, you don't need to worry about that. That's the last of your worries. As long as just showing up, the showing up mentality, it works. All you have to do is just show up if you want to, like, you know, let's just say you want to start working out or get back into working out, get back into the rhythm things. Yeah, literally just showing up to that, like being there, like, okay, I've got my fucking sneakers on, I'm ready to work out. Like, that mentality right there, even if you just show up and don't do it, you still showed up. Like, that's progress. Like, at least, like, you got up and was about to do it. Like, that's great. Even if you just did one push-up and then said, nah, fuck it, I'm done. Dude, that's still one more push-up than you did yesterday. Like, are you kidding me? That's great. So I think that sort of mentality is very, very vital during the down slumps. If you like, you I don't have to really explain the down slumps anymore. I think everyone gets it. But yeah, like, I think that is very important as well when you're down in these slumps right now. I guess this whole video is sort of more about the down slump that I am sort of climbing my way back out of, and sort of giving my lessons about this climb out. And I think that I need to, I think this is probably like one of the best times to do videos for this sort of thing, because then it's fresh on my mind and I can just sort of be like, yo, I just learned this. Here you go. I need to do that more with the videos. I think, like, if I made it in a way where, like, I just, as soon as I've learned something or I'm currently doing something, like, I'm just going to make a video about it. Like, and that way it helps you guys out. But not only that, it also helps with my self-improvement journey too. Like this whole thing kind of works, you know, full circle. Like I'm helping you guys with self-improvement, and in return, me helping you guys is helping myself out too. Because also I'm making videos about this to everyone, so I'm making myself very accountable about everything I do in my life. You know, not everyone will be able to relate to me, and that just goes for anyone on YouTube. Like you can't always relate to everyone, but hopefully I'm that person you can relate to. Yeah, you know, look, and at the end of the day, we are literally we're all in this together right now. Us progressing to become better selves, like we're all doing this right now. Like you are not alone during this journey, so don't feel bad if you're not going up to standards or like where you would like to be, because there's probably other people in the exact same boat as you right now, if not even lower. So just think about that for a moment and think, hey, I'm not alone in this right now. Like there's other people doing this exact same thing. There's other people that are going through the same shit as you. But it is also important to get rid of the ego about being on self-improvement, thinking that you're better than everyone else because you do self-improvement. I think that's one of the toxic sides to this, and I don't want any of you guys to do that. So just keep your ego in check, motherfucker. I'm watching you. Anyway, I just need a fucking ego check. Yeah, so look, if you think you got a high ego right now and you're better than everyone else, fuck you, motherfucker. Oh, shit. I hope this video was valuable, and if it was, like, share it around for someone who is currently like in a bit of a shitty spot right now, maybe, and you know, who knows, might help them out. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of longer form video. Tell me how I can improve on this channel, because I'm just sort of experimenting right now. If you guys have any ideas or like things I could talk about, how I can talk about things, just let me know. Like, give it to me damn straight. Like, be brutal. Yeah, anyway. Catch you later, guys. Have a good one.